Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. In the last video I did my first impression of Hildryn, and she is maxed up. Today we're going to stick with Hildryn, just because she's new. I've only used her once. But my Glaive Prime did finish crafting, so I picked that up. All I've done is edit the visual. So I'm just going to jump right in. Now, I'm guessing that this is probably going to be quite a good weapon just based on how the other glaives that I have that I've used in this game function. So let's just pop in and, start with where we need to start. Yep, Astral Twilight. That's the only one I have. That's fine. So now let's open this up. Melee prowess. No, where is it? Pressure point. That will work for start by getting damage up. Okay, heavy. We're looking for, really, it's more about the charge throw and the thrown damage. So it looks like it's got impact, puncture, slash. If you do a heavy attack, it's got a few others. Rarely do I do that with a glaive, but it's nice to know that it's on there. Melee damage per status type affecting the target. That could always be useful. Let's also check out on throws. Okay, it's got a pretty good crit and status chance out of the box, so that is not bad. I think what I might do is find, power throw. Power throw is going to be another good one to throw on just as a good base. Consecutive throw, plus throw damage, stacks times 3. So we'll probably start there and maybe just some basic, just pick one. Can I get a maxed Fever Strike? I can. That leaves me with 5 to start. So that added Toxin into the mix plus slash. Yeah, the number's already looking pretty decent. But it's not quite as high as, say, the Xoris yet. It's not fully ranked up yet. So status chance is already high. We'll probably come back to some of these others. I would like to get this condition overload on eventually, probably swap that into the pressure point slot since it takes up more points. But I might just leave this where we have it for the immediate here and now and let those 5 points roll over. Rad plus heavy efficiency. Yeah, we're not really using that. So, I think, we will leave it where it is for now just to have a baseline. I'm sticking with the Felarks and the Latum, and like I said, we're going to bring in Hildryn, so we're just going to work on getting this thing ranked up and see how it functions. So, as ever, we're going to pop right over to Sanctuary Onslaught. I'll keep it on public, that's totally fine, but pretty cool to have another glaive. It's a little hard to tell, on these lower level enemies, obviously, but seems to be pumping out decent enough damage. no reason to not use Fell Arcs when they're just standing there staring at me in my face. Yeah, so obviously the damage output in its current state is not as high as Xoris, but I imagine it's going to get pretty decent as we get some ranks on this thing. I mean, it's a Glaive. It's hard to be mad about its performance. Yeah, I have no complaints with how this is feeling so far. Just got to get the ranks on this thing and then make it stronger. It is effectively functioning exactly as I expected it to. Okay. Yeah, so the Xoris at this point would already have taken these things down. But like I said, we've got to put our time in and get this thing ranked up so we can get more damage onto this thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
It's up to 8.
Transference, skill holding.
Yeah, it's always nice when there's a group of enemies clustered with the Glaive. That seems to be when they perform their best. Get a nice cluster together and just explode and let it do its thing that way. down there? Nothing? Yeah, that's Helios doing his thing there. No, you don't. Yeah. Very curious to see where the damage gets up to after this gets upgraded further. It's already up to 10.
Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Let's go.
Infested, never really the best test. Just relative to the other enemies, they're, you know, squishy. Yep, yep. We'll just let it roll over again. If we could get it up to 20-something.
Ease your mind, Hunter. There is no conclusive evidence these data immortals possess memory persistence. They should retain no recollection of what you have done to them.
now. I love the range that the glaives have. That's one of the biggest perks of them. You can just throw them for days. Yeah, yeah. Shade light. Where is that guy? Maybe up top, right? Yeah, we'll roll through again.
Proceed immediately.
I'll give my buddies a little shielding. Cost me effectively nothing. Okay. Yep. I wonder if people think it's odd seeing Hildryn in here. I mean, I've seen so few. I'm guessing they would not be considered a meta frame. But, you know, nuking rooms is fun, but staying on your feet is equally fun. Getting through the content you decide to tackle is also fun. It is funny to see them get up on your buddies and just start taking burn damage from this ability. Yeah, I like Hildryn. I do. The more I use her, the more I like her.
data conduit is open. Go now.
Sure. We'll give it one more. We're pushing level 20.
Come on.
Yeah, this right here is kind of a pretty good visual display of kind of just how ludicrous Hildryn's insane shielding is. Hanging out up here with this big group of enemies, just kind of rolling around. The edge of this. It's a little tricky to tell the stats on your shield in the middle of something like that, but pull two if you need to in the middle of that.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
I mean, she all but just like stood in there with impunity that whole time, and of course I'm the only one that continued going through to the next cycle, so.
Hunter, you are running out of time.
It does do a very good job of showing you what Hildryn's about. A situation like this is like a perfect textbook example.
Hunter,
She just kind of stands there and eats it.
Without
That's a lot of relics. I'll take them. Oh, and Glaive is one rank away, guys. I expect that'll be close enough that we can get in here and do what we need to do. And yeah, we're definitely going to throw a potato in this thing as soon as we get the opportunity. But let's go ahead and take a peek and see if we can make it just a touch stronger in the immediate here and now. Okay, we've got 19 points. Condition overload would be nice, but that will require me to get some additional mods on here. North wind. Yeah, we'll turn that into viral. What else could we get on here? We could get... And I would do actually like that. Let's get that on there. So we get rad plus viral. Okay. And we'll probably throw some additional into crit once we get this potatoed and get the additional slots. I'm really thinking condition overload.
To allow animals on board.
Then from there we'll focus on additional crit, damage, and chance. Maybe status if I have one extra slot. But that's where I think I'm going to leave this for the time being. So one more level, we'll get the potato on there.
Well put together, operator. Now get
So
out
I'm
there
just going to
and-
finish this off. I'll do a quick cut. Then we'll come back, we'll get it potatoed, get the final mod adjustments done, and we'll jump back in again just to see where the numbers go. All right, guys, quick cut, and I will be back. All right, guys, that was super quick. Didn't take 5 minutes. Varuna. Yeah, I need to do some work on Varuna. I think I maybe have one random piece, but that's max level on the Glaive Prime. So let's pop in and get a potato on this bad boy. Yes. Absolutely put the catalyst on there. All right, so if we go condition overload, that'll eat up 17, but that's going to give us a good opportunity for even more damage because we've got several different possible damage types that could be popping on. So crits, no. Combo multiplier, I mean, you could do. I feel like on a glaive that's maybe not the best because relatively speaking it's a slower,
What this reminds
you
the
know,
operator
elimination
to take time
thing.
for themselves.
We can
Pressure
go crit
creates
damage.
silence, yes, but
Let's
it
go
also
crit
creates rubble.
chance. Where's crit chance? True steel. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. The multiplier is 2.2. It's not horrible. What I think I'm going to do is throw on additional status chance to eat up the last bit of points there. So greater than 50% status chance for proc and greater than 50% chance for crits with a decent enough multiplier. I think that's probably where I'm going to leave this. I may scroll back through here to see if there's anything else for which I could make a compelling argument. But I'm thinking this is probably where I'm going to leave it. Just taking a quick peek. Yeah, I know what all that is. Don't need that. I mean, reach is really not that important on a glaive, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it for now. Now, one thing that I do want to do is, okay, I can kind of see where the numbers are sitting here for the Glaive Prime. But what happens if we take that off and compare it to, say, the Xoris?
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
I mean, it is definitely hitting harder than the Xoris. So that was kind of what I wanted to see, just how much stronger it would be. And it's actually quite a bit stronger. If you look at the base numbers, I mean, it's nearly 50% higher across the board. So yeah, not bad. So I'll probably keep this one in as my melee for a while. But that was a good test. I'm glad that I took the time to grind for the Glaive Prime. Well worth the effort. And yes, seems to function pretty well. So now that we've got that fully modded, what I'm going to do is just one more quick run. I think I will kick it on to an Elite Onslaught just to make the enemies a little harder from the point of drop-in. It'll be a better test to see what this is actually doing. Oh yeah. Man, that's putting out some hurt, huh? Yeah, look at these numbers. That's impressive. Glaive Prime. Looking good. Yeah, it is doing a good job at critting as well. Yeah, that's putting up some very healthy numbers. Even on indirect hits, really.
My Warframe is strong.
Always getting through the Eximus shields is one of the big things, because the glaives, even as hard as they hit, they're just not, in my experience, as effective at getting through shields as something like, say, the Fellarks. But I'm definitely liking the numbers this thing is posting up.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
I may go for 1 or 2 here, guys, just to let it get a little harder and have a chance at some nicer relic drops. Yeah, see, you can just almost throw with impunity at the Eximus. You got to get their overshields down first. And then the glaive can do its glaive thing. Yep. And it pumps out nice damage. Where's the Eximus? Over there. Yeah, that's good work. I approve of this weapon.
The conduit.
So yeah, guys, I get to see what I wanted to see. I'll let it roll over. My verdict is strong weapon. I like it.
Enter the data conduit.
Xoris was good, but this is even better. Kind of crazy how hard these glaives can hit.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Yeah, quick little radiant lift. It is nice to get those. Of course, you never know which ones are going to drop. But, hey, can't complain. Full Prime. Nice. So, yeah, guys, that was a fun little test. I stand by it. Yeah, Glaive Prime. Solid weapon. I'm going to keep that one as my main melee for a while here. Obviously, I still have plenty of stuff to rotate through. But mission accomplished. Got it ranked up. It's pumping out some really nice looking numbers and seemed to function exactly as I expected that it would. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Relatively short and sweet, but glad that I took the time to grind out the Glaive Prime and get it ranked up and modded up, and absolutely for throwing the potato on there. It's doing good work, and curious to see how it will perform as we continue moving ever deeper into harder difficulty content. Yeah, guys, as always, I do sincerely appreciate you checking in, and we will catch you on the next one.